and welcome into more Factorio. I have actually spent a couple hours digging into the rabbit hole and finding out more stuff about the bot networks and the different versions of chests and things like that. So go through and explain a little bit of what I found. Just a small portion of it. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the wiki page and all that stuff. Okay, so here are all the different chests that we have. An active provider, like the tooltip says there, sends its contents to the logistics network. It does not receive anything. It just sends it, and it's the highest priority of things to empty out. So the bots will always try to empty out an active provider chest first. If they have a destination, then they can take it to. So that is here. I got stuff. Take it. Passive provider chest is generally the lowest in terms of priority, but it's recommended that you start off with passive provider chests, providing to the requester chests. So yeah, that's what that does. It just says, oh, it's usually at the end of an assembler. Just put an inserter into it, and then you go, here, take what you need. I've got this available for you whenever you need it. Doesn't take anything from the network. It just gives to the network. So basically the opposite of this. Storage chests, those go both directions. They'll provide stuff. They'll also request stuff if whatever. It can do whatever you need. If you just need some storage area, as the name implies. Buffer chest is a combination of two different ones. What is that? Buffer chest functions as both a requester chest and a passive provider chest. So it is the blue ones, the requester ones, plus passive provider. Benefits of both. And then requesters does not give out at all. It just takes from the network and just holds it there until you pick it up. Or I guess an inserter could probably pick out of it. I don't know. So it's recommended that you start off with just passive provider chests and requester chests, the red and the blue ones. Goes from red to blue, and that's that. Now let's get some RoboPorts automated. These aren't terribly expensive to handcraft, but I just don't have much stuff on me right now. I have only 38 iron. That's going to really restrict my abilities to make this stuff. So I'll make 3 passive providers and 4 requester chests. I believe these all have the same cost. Looks like it. 5, 8. No, 5, 9.5, 8, and 2. 5, 9.5, 8, and 2. Alright. So it's whatever you need at the time. And we are still working on my personal RoboPort so I can accommodate more bots. Those are going slowly, just because you got to make the low density structures, and those take a while. And all the steps in here, the important steps, take a while. So, and my bots, why are you not moving? This because you're mad at me because you don't have enough RoboPorts? That's probably the case. So let's go down and find some room at the right hand side of the bus and get, first of all, I need to put a radar down there when I'm down there too. I believe that these RoboPorts that the bots will be using, I think they require radar coverage. And so you require radar coverage, and you have to connect the RoboPorts to each other. They can only go a certain distance. And we'll see that once we get it built. So let's work on that while we're waiting for personal RoboPort to be done. once we have these networks, all these one-offs I keep having to run back and grab more of, and like, oh, I gotta grab more of this, grab more of that. Like right now, I need blue belt. That's probably why the bots weren't going. They didn't have anything to give out. Bet you now they would if I ran up to copper. Just waiting for space. Working just fine. You guys aren't used too terribly much. So, whoa, that train went flying by. But I mean, all these things that I have to do the one-offs for, instead of having a normal chest here, I just put a passive provider chest, and I can go look and grab it myself if I need to. If the bots can't get around to that, just replace those, and then I can have one central location. In fact, where would I put it? I don't know, probably right here, somewhere like halfway down the bus or something. That's the only place I need to go to restock. There you go, done. That kind of thing. The stuff that isn't used as an intermediary product or something like that. Like these wouldn't be appropriate. Number one, I'm never going to use the ones. I'm going to use the twos whenever I need to place them down. But especially the ones that like lead to like a rocket part, like a satellite or something like that. Or just restrict the number that I'm going to request in those requester chests. Like, yeah, I could use some radars for general usage, but there also needs to be plenty to feed the satellites. Okay, so what would a roboport take to get made? You need gears and red circuits and plates and a bunch of each. And also, for those trains, we need to make more stack inserters. I think I would like to make a stack inserter maker. Requires a fast inserter. Okay, makes sense. They are the same speed. 864 degrees of rotation per second. Wonder why they picked 864. Oh well, not important. Fast inserters. I don't have a maker for those. I can almost guarantee you that. And those require regular inserters. They require much in the way of raw materials. Just 8 iron and 4.5 copper. This needs, all right, iron, gears, green circuits. Let's get that. Let's get those going. Get the roboports going. Both, I would like to have. I'd rather have the stack inserters first, so that we can get these trains moving faster. Okay. Iron, gear, green circuits, doesn't matter, one of each. It'll only take a half second, so. Half second crafting time means we're going to go with fast inserters if we can. Okay. The two lowest ones are, which would be green circuits, and then, yeah, gears, okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess we're going to get the end of the bus upgraded as we are waiting here. Because that's just where I'm going to be around for a bit. So let's... Are we talking just the end of the bus? Is that good spacing? Kind of, sort of. This cliff's going to be in the way. But it'll work. We've done more with less. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull greens off the bottom one. Did I do greens weird? There's not what priority left on both of these. Yeah, I did. I did indeed. They are the opposite of copper and iron. The full one is guaranteed to be the top one, as opposed to the bottom one. Okay then. Now let's just move. No. That there. I will pull here. Nope. Need to move this underground one more. That'll do. Gears and circuits. Okay. Okay. Now I'd like to have it on this side for the iron. It needs to come in. Come in there, pull off here. There we go, easy enough. And how many do I really need of each? I don't know. The crafting times is somewhat similar. Half second, half second, half second. Okay. Stack inserters need 15 gears, 15 circuits, and one, or green circuits, and one red circuit, one fast inserter, all within the span of a half second. Stack inserters need stack inserters to be able to function at a half second crafting time. Yeah, they definitely do. Yeah. Interesting. But let's make, since they're all half second, let's just make 4 assemblers of each. I might not even need this jump. If we can space them out correctly. Nah, won't need it. Okay, you need fast inserters for everything around. Oops, I was create some. Oh well, I can always use it. So no standard inserters except for the output, which should be fine. Yeah, half second. Normal outputter should be okay. And there, and there. And we need a long handle as well to grab the iron. You also need to know what you're making. Okay. Longs there and there. There and there. Those are working. Easy enough. Okay. Moving along. Next step in the process. Fast inserter. Need plate again. Green circuits again. And the inserters. Okay. Plate and green circuits will be the inner one. And inserters. No, let's do it. We'll just use this one. Those things work so fast, and those are, except for the green circuits, not too hard a quantity to come by. Oops. Well, I have them going opposite directions, just for the fun of it. Just because we haven't done a build like that in a while. Okay, now, assemblers again. Yep. Just barely enough room with the cliff there. You guys making fasties. Okay. Copy this. Oops. You gotta hit the copy button first. Oh, it doesn't work so well. All those go right there, please. Well, that doesn't work so well, does it? You got a long handle reaching for nothing. Alright, we're going to do one of the rare things and making the output flow downward. There you go. Have at it, guys. You guys still need to all be going down. Doesn't need to be there, but that is good. Alright, now, none of these spaces have really room to maneuver too much. I'm just going to do a new pull off of both iron and green circuits. Otherwise I have to... I was thinking ahead and had looked at the in-depth in the fast inserter recipe. I could have put iron and green together in the same one, but oh well. It is what it is now. It'll only cost me a couple extra splitters and stuff. There we go. I'm going here and even higher. Sorry. Let's extend out the bus for a bit. I suppose I could have used my copy and paste here and just plunked it down a bunch of times. Oh well. Doesn't hurt to go back to basics every once in a while. So here's where it needs to be. Okay. I'm going to join in here. Jump there. Get our accompanying belts here. That we'll just have to get put back here. Immediately go under again. There you go. Now I need a pull here to that. This is going to be the result of a tiny little jump. There to there. Yes, I know. I'm designing with red belts, even though I'm going to designate later on for these to be upgraded. So, and it'll happen almost instantaneously, I would bet. There we go. It's now blue. If I was thinking ahead of time, I would have been pretty easy, and I just want to put blue down, but it is what it is. And you guys destroy rocks? You do. You do it much faster than I do. It takes me a long time to destroy a rock compared to them. Alright, this time, I'm going to actually think and get these out myself. extend the rest of the bus, and I'm out of blue anyway. Okay. Alright, so now I just need an iron pole here. That should feed nicely. I did not do a shift after these two poles, or any of the poles. Priority right. Copy it on down. No, that was wrong. So wrong. Okay then. Some of these guys got upgraded, some of them didn't. Whatever. Oh, right. Whatever. When it's mostly done, and it's not a jammed belt, it'll be easy to pick off which ones hadn't been upgraded yet. Alright, so you just notice the belt slow down and go, hey, that's not done yet. It's alright. Shifted. Okay, good to go. And I'll shift this one over here because those are probably going to be pulling at the same rate, and there should be plenty. So we'll have a shifter here. Oops. Output priority left here. These greens are going the opposite way. They are placing priority on the top, not the bottom. Okay. You guys are already backed up and ready for me. Now, stack inserters, a little bit harder. I want gears and green circuits on the inner lane, red circuits and fast inserters on the outer lane. So I will actually move this one up. Gears and green, 15 each, correct? Yes, gears and green. So I will move this up and just make a split of this to begin with. Well, maybe. I don't have enough room to turn it. It's not coming out properly anyway. Has to do that. Well then. Still not enough room to get a split in. There's only two anywhere except until here. Alright. We'll do it, I guess. So that's not going to work. This can just go back to how it was before. You're heading the wrong way. Not good. Now you're good. Okay. So we have what we need. We'll just move it over. Saves us from doing more poles and all that stuff. Need this one to turn around and join in, so we'll give it a couple spaces. No, not this way. This one. This needs to be the fast inserters coming down along with the red circuits. This can be that. It needs to be over here. Here to there. Here to there. Here to there. And there to there. we go. That'll do. That will do. Come on through. Excellent. So I need stack inserters to make stack inserters. I need 4. Do I have them? Yeah, oh yeah. And it's waiting for 19 red circuits to come on through first. Then we'll have those completed. So we can get we can get the assembler set up. Oh boy, that's not gonna work. Like, these would be a great candidate to be putting into a bot network. That way I can get resupplied with them whenever I go. I don't know if I explained it or not, but player requests, whether or not they're through the trash slot or the logistics slots, those have highest priority over everything. That way you can be doing stuff. So you are making those. So there, it's good to go. That so since I learned some stuff about inserters before, about how stack inserters can go just as fast and grab more. I knew about grabbing more part. I didn't know about going just as fast as a fast inserter. What about a long handle? Is there a fast long handle? So the rotation speed is only 432 degrees per second. These can only grab one. So it's twice as fast for 864 compared to 432. But they are the only ones that can grab 2 spaces away. So that's nothing else mentions being able to grab long. So we'll just have to use standard longs. Doesn't need to be that fast anyway, though. If you look at the recipe, it's only 1 every half second. So standard longs are fine. Power pole down there. Okay. Cliff is in the way. No, we'll just move the power pole in. We'll just spend another power pole. Not a problem. 6, please. Well, looks like they're all covered, so everybody's good there. We just need some stack inserters. Do we have any? Oh, yeah, they got done. Yeah. Cool. Oops, you're not supposed to go there. Well, it's actually better if you go there anyway. So. I don't think that one would have had power coverage. Maybe it would have. Yeah, it would have. It would have been fine. So, oh, you're missing the other 2 ingredients. Like, why aren't you working? Well, we don't have what we need, Todd. Okay, we need this. Come in. Reds need to come in here. Or here. Well, do our standard way. Come in here. Come in here, join there, move on to there. Yeah, I like it. So this whole belt can be just reds. Don't have to worry about chopping that. It's already done. Okay, scratch that. Okay. I don't like putting underground there. It just makes it too hard to follow, so I'll put the one belt in there. All it costs me is one extra belt, but I can read it better. Except what I'm not reading is that I'm going too far. And I feel like an idiot. It's okay. It happens many times a day. I need this. How about that? Okay. Oh, that's no good. Put it in the wrong spot the whole time. I feel like an idiot again. Told you it happens many times a day. I guess I'm getting some red circuits. And some fast inserters, which I'm not offended by holding more of those, so. There we go. Back to business as usual. Well, there goes my nice evenness that I had with the bus, but whatever. Okay, now we can get back to business as usual, which is celebrating the fact that we have a bunch of stack inserters now. I'll take all them, deliver them up to the train depot, and our chests should be ready. We now have passive provider chests. So you will go here, and inserter needing power. We'll go there. So that's saying, hey, we don't have a roboport in range, so it can't be used for anything all that helpful. Limit yourself to a row, I guess. Yeah. If we need more than that, we'll pull it and then it'll start the factory up again. So that is good. And we will leave it here this episode, for the end of this episode. We have stuff now. Can't currently distribute it anywhere, but we have stuff. But we got 140 of them. They're fast. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye.